Hi, my name is Jessie and I'm a professional project and program manager. This video is part of a mentoring series providing advice for managing projects and people. During this short video, I will explain the importance of identifying and managing hidden assumptions. So what is an assumption? An assumption is a statement or comment that is believed to be true without verification. Assumptions are usually identified during project initiating and planning. But what about the assumptions we make on a daily basis, either consciously or subconsciously, that drive our next steps? I refer to these assumptions as hidden assumptions. These assumptions are based on life experience or personal opinion. For example, if one believes, due to past experience or personal opinion, that an event should occur, their next step decision is at risk because it is founded on unverified information. Hidden assumptions are usually not expressed out loud, that is, until problems occur because the assumption was false. Let's take a look at an example. We are going to visit Leah. Leah is having a terrible day. Let's go back a few hours to see what happened. Leah is a project team member responsible for a portion of a critical path activity. The activity completion deadline is today. Kim, the project manager, is calling Leah to report to her office. Kim is not pleased with the project update from Chris, Leah's partner on the critical path activity. Kim needs to speak to Leah to determine what actually caused the delay. Leah is concerned about the call. She has no idea what the project manager wants to discuss. When Leah arrives, she notices that Chris is already in Kim's office. Kim is extremely upset that a critical path activity is late. Leah and Chris are both responsible for the timely completion of the activity. Leah explained that she sent an email to Chris when she was finished with her portion of the work. Leah assumed that Chris was in the office and read the email. This simple process worked in the past, so she didn't think to verify. This scenario is an example of when assumptions go wrong. Chris explains that he's been out of the office for 3 days due to the flu. So who is really to blame for causing this problem? Everyone. As a leader, the project manager should have not assumed that all is well. In this case, the lack of communication management has negatively impacted a critical path activity. Instruct team members to never just assume that a handoff has taken place. Verify the transaction with an email, phone call, or instant message. And they should not depend on the intended receiver to follow up. They may just think you are delayed and don't want to bother you. Team members should also communicate issues that will impact completion of their activities, such as illness or critical operations work. They should not assume that the project manager or other team members will just happen to find out. Some additional tips for managing hidden assumptions. Listen for assumptions made during regular conversations, such as one-on-ones with team members or post-meeting chatter. During team meetings, immediately ask for clarification if a statement sounds more like an assumption and less like a fact. The entire team should have a clear understanding of roles and responsibilities, required project and business processes, and handoff procedures. And finally, keep in contact with the team, especially for critical path activities. Make sure the required connections are made for continuous progress. Don't assume anything. In this video, you learned about hidden assumptions. Recognize that they do exist and can negatively impact a project. I hope you have learned something new during your time with me. For more mentoring, look for other videos available through this series. Take care.